time to take back what's mine. Oh boy! You definitely rattled the pig pen.
You must stay at home.
Whoa. Didn't expect the whole city to get locked down. Got something that can even the odds, though.
But you're not the only one trying to get my attention. Sugar Plum.
Hello guys and welcome back to Blacklist. So today I have a brand new series. In my last video I covered that Need for Speed Unbound was put on the PlayStation Store as a free PS Plus game for January. Now as I was recording the game I realised I love Lockdown and I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do a new series on it? So I decided that I would do a little series where we work up from B grade all the way to S plus, and while we're at it we see what cars we can get hold of, what cool upgrades we can put on cars, and also as well the burner cars we build. Now just a very quick one, we're going to be playing through as if this is a brand new streak, but at the moment I've got quite a big streak, so I do actually have access to all the cars that I can start with, but that doesn't really matter, so we're going to treat it as if I don't have that access. Okay, all that said and done, brilliant. So today we're going to be starting off with B class, which is the introduction class. It's the first set of cars you use in game, and what we need to do is we need to build a burner car. So let's go shopping. So I was having a look through some different options and there's quite a few to play with. Bearing in mind we're going to be running this car for maybe no more than 2 minutes, I decided that the best bet was just to get something with a bit of torque and a bit of weight in case I'm not getting pushed around and, you know, things happen. You know what it's like when you give the general public access to your, you know, game, and some people go crazy. So I decided I'd get a Camaro SS 1967 and just get it up to the top of B spec, give it some parts, keep it very simple and straight to the point, just so if there was any trouble I've got some defense. That being said, it should be okay, and yeah, not a bad car, though funnily enough I didn't realise it was a 2-speed until I loaded it. Also put on a few cosmetics as well. You don't need to do it, you don't need to spend a whole lot either. In fact, I try and keep it as cost effective as I can, but you know, let's be real, we all want a little bit of drip when we get into lockdown.
You sure you're ready for lockdown? Remember, the more you grab, the easier it is to lose. So watch your back.
So here we go guys, we are now ready for our first lockdown, starting out with B class. We can pick up any car we want now from this point onwards. So the first priority of all of this is to not worry about what other people are doing, but focusing on getting out of that B spec as quickly as you can, because all the races from this point onwards are going to be A class. And then moving up of course to A plus, S plus. So really this is just a very, very early beginning approach, and of course this thing is it's pretty shocking, I'm going to be honest, but you know, it's got a little bit of top end but nothing too crazy. So I set the map to find me the nearest A car, and thankfully we found it. We've got an Audi S5 here, very good, much better performance already. Now that means the car we did start off with, our burner car, we now lose that for 24 hours. Not that that really matters, but it means we, you know, don't have access to the burner, but we won't need it, because if we survive this we can start off with A class, which means we can at least start off with this Audi. And I decided immediately to jump into a race. The car felt really nice, it's got a lot of grip, and it's also quite a nice looking car as well. I have driven an Audi A7 and they're just amazing. So here we go, I enter in a race. We've got 2 other drivers in here as well from different teams. Now, of course, there is a PvE element where you can join squads. I'm a little bit ballsy, and to be honest, communication in most online games is not great. So I decide I'm going to run on my own, do this completely solo, be in complete control of what I do. And it does mean, particularly in this first session, we got to be a little bit on the conservative side. You know, we've got to take it with a bit of caution, because if we go too nuts, we might risk having an early crash out, losing money, and of course, more crucially, going back to be anyway, but also not even having a burner car. So this session is more about just getting some early reputation, getting some early money, building up that cash, and of course as well, what I'm trying to do is do it as close as I can to a player with very little money. So the main focus today is money and just seeing if we can get any better cars as well and improving a little bit. And I don't plan to stay with the Audi in this little run. As we come to the end of the race, we take a first win, so that's absolutely fantastic, and it means we've got an early race reward of $36,000. So yeah, absolutely solid. And immediately I'm already on the map looking, right, what's next? Well, there's an A+ car around here. Let's go and check that out and see if it's anything of interest. An A+ car would be a little bit better than what we've got as well. Opens us up for some opportunities now, and would just mean we can get around the map a bit quicker too, because we want to try and get as much as we can. I could always find another A car. The plan is to really focus more on getting as much money as we can, and then we can build another A car burner as well. So we will be building another burner next episode, and we've got access to another race, but I did not like this Defender at all, so I swapped over to this Porsche, which was much nicer already, and then I immediately jump into this next race. Now, because I just gave up my Audi, I thought for this race, as long as we get the rental, which we do, we're absolutely fine. And we're up against another two players. It looks like someone there running with Eddie's Skyline from Need for Speed Underground 1. I see you, a man of culture. But we're in the rental Mercedes now, so of course we will get our other car back, which of course is a little bit better than that Audi as well. The Porsche just felt incredible compared to the Land Rover. I'm not really a big fan of the Land Rover. It's a bit too heavy and bulky. It's quite tanky, which is good, but unless you're planning on doing some combat stuff, which I'm not, I was much more interested in running a car which was light, nimble, and got me out of trouble. So we're coming up to the end of the race. This race went really well. The top end on the Merc rental car, it's not the best, but it is quite light and hatchback-esque. And we actually end up crossing over into Lockdown as well. So for those who haven't played this mode as well, there's a little bit of danger to it. As you can see here, we're currently in the lockdown zone. Our heat level's at level 5, and I'm thinking, oh man, okay, this is getting a bit intense. But as soon as we come out of lockdown, we end up back in heat 3, which is still a bit intense. And you can see if you drive into any of the red zone on the map, you are going into heat 5. So unless you got a car or, you know, an S+ car or a bike, yeah, it's not great. Now, because this was my first run, I decided, you know what, I'm going to take this a little bit easy. We've managed to secure a lot of money, in fact 105 grand, and of course we will get a completion bonus as well. So I said, right, okay, we've made good money here. We have got an A+ car, so as long as we survive the next run as well, this car is going to be really good as an option. So in the end, I decided, you know what, I'm going to call it and just take it nice and easy. So we picked up 2 race wins, picked up some cash, and we put ourselves in the right position. I wasn't worried about lockups in this run, because the lockups will come and they're going to be really important. As you can see, we only had 13 minutes on the clock as well, so we've been in for 18 minutes just driving around trying to survive. And what you want to do now is, especially while the truck is on its own, is just take it and get the hell out of the city, because it is going to get more intense. And as there are some serious contenders in this lobby as well, with bikes and faster cars, some real hot rides going around, you've got to just let them do what they've got to do and just stay out of it in your early run. So when you do your first run like this, just focus purely on doing some races and getting some money and building up a bit. The money as well will help you build the next burner car, which we will be building in the next episode. So with 105 grand plus the 15,000 bonus, we made 120k, and we've also got an A+ car now for the next 24 hours. So this was the car that we managed to secure, a Porsche Panamera Turbo 2017 A+ with 258 rating. I'm recording these videos all in the space of 24 hours to try and keep it as close as I can. And of course, that's the Chevy we started with, our burner car. It unfortunately now finds itself in the impound for 24 hours, but hopefully we're not going to need it again. It served its purpose, and that's all that mattered. So that was the end of my first lockdown run. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It's been a lot of fun going back to this mode and showing you how to do it from the beginning to the end. Next episode, we will start off in A-Class, and we will also be building a new burner which we can use at the beginning of our A-Class run as well, and try and get something for A+ and beyond. So anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. I certainly have. It's been great to come back, and if you are new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe and share this video across the world. I'll be seeing you very soon in episode 2 in the coming few days, so yeah, subscribe, you're not going to want to miss it. Bye bye for now.